안녕하세요. 항상 레전드 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 파이터즈 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 기쁨과 짜릿한 스릴을 드리기 위해 만든 유튜브입니다. 즐거운 시간 되세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can't say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
Well, you could argue his kickboxing is as good as anyone's in this division, but this is a mixed martial arts fight, and you got to think that a lot of people in this division are going to try to put him on his ass.
Well, you have to. If you're standing with this guy, if you're stuck on your feet fighting this man, you're constantly in trouble. So you've got to give him mixed looks. But I'm going to tell you, he has been very impressive in this regard. He has shown an ability to stay upright, defend takedowns just enough to give himself a chance. Because of that, he has had a lot of success at the start of his UFC career.
And he's brought in a lot of fans from the kickboxing world. So let's see if he can produce for all the masses watching around the world tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ba티스타.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
That offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. And now some distance as they pull apart. So he continues to work well here in the clinch, and he continues to invest in the body. A lot of hook shots landing flush, DC.
He's doing a good job of throwing those hooks, wrapping around the guard to get those body shots to land. Opponent knows they're coming. So instead of coming up the middle, he's wrapping around with those big hook shots.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already, and DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off the left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, uppercut lands. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Landed that left hook.
Oh, nice right here.
Oh, and he found the target again.
Nice, good. Keep that pressure there. Pound the brace.
Straight right is there. Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Effective jab there by Choi. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Now some separation. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Nice defense there. Huge block. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh!
He's hurt again.
Nice jab.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Oh.
Huge left hand. Missed with that right hand. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Block that one.
Shots landing on both sides here. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to... That
was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Final seconds here of round one. Choi getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, block that punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big right hand there. Huge left. All right, so a wise wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. It's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus. Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Lands a nice straight. And just misses with that big right hand. Now mixing one into the body. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys. He's hurt. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Rip the body there. Just out of range with that left hook. Well, right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. So he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight. Oh, yeah. Now he's back up. Holy smokes.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, and there's a picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, so the cut is getting out of control. The corner doesn't seem to be in any great rush to throw in the towel, but you got to think we're going to get some referee involvement here soon.
When we get to the stool, if we get to the stool, they're going to look at that cut, they're going to stop this fight. Because not anyone with a brain can look at that and know that this guy should not be in the fight.
Now leather being thrown on both sides. And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands, Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it. To go into the fight.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Now changing up his level, goes with the elbow to the body. Real good ground and pound here by Shore. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor?
Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
Oh, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now,
and now he's got the back. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice positional control here. Lands with the ground and pound.
I need you to fight back.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut.
Oh, he's got his back.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight. Great shot from the top position.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
Shore's cut is getting worse. The cut man chopping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Like that! Like that!
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
You expected that more. Refocus.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take. Never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
Yes, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain and lose it. But whoever loses this fight will be able to... Another one!
Gets back to his feet. Oh. The Korean Superboy does it again!
Oh my goodness.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Duho.
화면 아래 좋아요 따봉 버튼 꼭 눌러주세요. 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Superboy Duho Choi with another highlight for the real here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division, and it's pretty wild to think